What's going on YouTube? My name is Make Money Malik and I'm here to teach you how to make money online. Now, if you are watching this video, the first thing I need you to do is I need you to hit the like button. I need you to ring the notification bell and I need you to subscribe to the channel, all right? Listen, if you're a young entrepreneur, you're a teenager or you're a kid just trying to make their first dollar all on their own, then I have the way for you. A lot of times we start off really small in our entrepreneurial career and we make that business grow into something much bigger, much better, much greater, okay? So what I've done is I've gone and I've tried to figure out what exactly is a good first gig to start online. Okay, this is all about making money online, making money remotely, not having to clock in anywhere, not having anyone breathe down your neck. You know, this is the beginning of your financially free lifestyle. And in order to do that, we have to figure out how to monetize ourselves on the internet, doing services, creating products, things like that. What I've done is I've gone ahead and I've figured out a really good solid way for you to be making money instantly without having to do much work. You're actually going to be connecting the dots, and that's how we're going to start this business. So if you came here and you're a young entrepreneur and you're trying to learn how to make your first buck online, then this is the video for you. You want to stay all the way into the end, because what I do is I walk you through what the initial concept is, and then after that what I do is I give you the tips, tricks, and tools and shortcuts that you may need in order to get to where you need to get to faster and more efficiently as well. Okay, I'm not trying to overwork you. I'm not trying to dump an entire workload on you. I just want to show you the way, and I don't want you having to make all the same mistakes that I started making early on. So I'm going to give you the lessons ahead of time so you can avoid falling into those traps. All right, so let's get into the video. The first thing we're going to look at is a website that some of you have probably already heard of, and it's called Fiverr. Fiverr is where many people go to start their first online excursion, and it's predominantly for logo designers, for short workers, for just things that you know how to do well. You know, if you know how to do something well, you shouldn't do it for free. So they put these services up here. These are all freelancers. These are all people who just, you know, go into this marketplace and they say, hey, I'll do this job for you for this amount of money, and they find their clients here. So it's a really good place to go if you're just starting out and you're looking for clients to add to your portfolio. And sometimes, you know, you get one person who refers you to one other person, and then you have multiple clients, and some of these people, you know, stay with you in your business for a lifetime, right? If you do good work, if you do good business. So I'm actually going to give you what your first job offer on Fiverr should be, okay? And that is going to come down to logo design. Stay with me. I know you're already kind of flinching a little bit because you're not a logo designer, but just stay with me and I'm going to show you the way, okay? So what we have here is we have multiple people who offer the service of logo design. You know, they'll say, you know, I'll design the logo for this $100, $10, you know, $45, $15. There's a plethora, okay? Here's what I suggest for your first online business. What you are going to do is you are going to offer the services of a logo designer. Now, that does not mean that you are actually going to be fulfilling the service. You're just going to offer it. What happens is you find a client in need of a logo design. Now, everyone has a business starting at some point. There's multiple new businesses always coming up. It's just everyone needs some kind of branding, right? If you're smart about it, you're going to want to brand yourself. You find a client that needs branding, that needs a logo, and you connect them to one of these service providers on Fiverr, but you take the commission. Okay, so you are just charging for the finder. You're legitimately collecting a finder's fee. That's what you're doing, okay? And it's commission. That's the best word for it, is commission. And the people in business do it all the time. Okay, car salesmen, retail salesmen. If you sell a particular product at a whatever price, you get a kickback or commission off of that, and this is all you're doing. Okay, so what you want to do, think about it like this. You can find a client that needs a logo, and after that you would go to one of these logo designers, one of these professionals, and you would say, hey, I need this done. You give them all the details. They do it within the time period they offer, and then you collect your half. Now, what you would like to do, because you have morals, is you want to contact these folks beforehand. Okay, you don't want to sell the service and then you can't do it because of maybe they're out of town, or maybe they just don't want to do that particular job, whatever the case may be. So you want to contact them beforehand and say, hey, I need this. Would you be able to do it? And they say yes, and you pay the fee. Now, here's how it works, okay? This is the smart way to go about it. How do you find the client? I'm going to walk you through this whole process. How do you find the client? You're going to go to Craigslist, because Craigslist has everything, okay? You're going to type in need logo site Craigslist.org. Now, the colon tells Google, I only want search results from Craigslist that match this, okay? So you do that and look right here, New York gigs, need logo, okay? Los Angeles gigs, logo designer. Let's click on the New York gigs just to see. All right, look, graphic designer right here. Need graphic expert to revise a text logo with a design graphics added, can lead to more graphic work, okay? So this is saying, hey, I need this done, but if it's a good job, then I can continue to hire you, right? So all you would do is you'll reply to this message, and you would tell this person, hey, I'm a graphic designer. How's $200 sound for the work? And what you would then do, if you get the gig, you would say, I want the $100 before as a deposit, and then I want the next $100 after the work is finished. Okay, you want to do that because you can hand over the work and they not pay you. It's just a better way of doing business. You should actually also offer proof or examples of previous work that you've done to really solidify the deal. Okay, you might be wondering, how the heck do I do that? I'm not a graphic designer. Don't worry, I got you. So after you do that, you go over here, you say, hey, I'm a graphic designer. I can do this job for, $200, and here's some previous work. Let me know, how you want to go about it. So say you land the gig. You go back to the Fiverr. Okay, you go back to Fiverr and you find someone. Let's say, this person right here. You say our studio will do a minimalist logo, business card, and stationery, right? Okay, or you can do, I'll design a logo for your company. You can just try this person over here just because, okay? You would go over here, and what you would then do is you would see all these pictures of examples. You would just download these photos. Okay? And then you would put them in the email you send to the client, all right? And after you do that, contact this person, say they hire you, contact this person, you say, hey, here's the gig. This is what I need. This is what I want. Yada, yada, yada. Their starting price is $80. So you already got the deposit. You already got the $100 deposit from the client. So you can pay this person off right off of the bat. Say, hey, here's your fee. This is what I need. And then once they pay you, you collect the back end from the client that you saw on Craigslist. And that's just the commission work. Now, that's the easy part. Okay, so let's just review. What you can do is you go on Fiverr or you go on Craigslist, right? You go on Craigslist and you find a graphic design need, okay? And there's a bunch. You can do Los Angeles, you can do whatever. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be, in the same state as you, or they can be across the country if they really need it to be, okay? Go to Craigslist, find a client, offer the client a service. If the client accepts the service, you go back to Fiverr, find a professional to complete it. Always ask for the front end first, and then they get the back end after. Pay the professional, collect their commission, repeat. And this is what you would just do over and over again. You could have multiple clients, multiple professionals working under you, getting the commission off of that. And that could be your first online business. Now, that takes a little bit of time and energy. And I know that we don't really want to trade our time for money always and forever, okay? You're going to have to keep coming back to this, going back and forth with clients and professionals. If you really want to make a true living online and you think that you need to quit that 9-to-5 job, or your boss is breathing down your neck, or you just know there's something better, if you are an entrepreneur at heart, and you have work ethic, and you are just a go-getter, what I would suggest you do is I would suggest that you click the first link in my description, and that's going to take you to my #1 way of making money online. Is what I truly believe is the best way to make money online, and it's not for folks who are just kind of doing this as a hobby or a side hustle. Like, I know that some of us just need like an extra little bit of money to pay a couple more bills or save up for a trip. That's perfectly fine. This is going to get you there. This is what's going to have that happen for you. But if you are an individual who is a go-getter and business-minded, I truly believe that if you click that first link in my description, it's going to take you to a site, and it's going to take you to what I know is the #1 way of making money online and having that true financial freedom that you're looking for, okay? My name is Make Money Malik. Be sure to like this video, ring the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Peace.